we're human. We have all these like emotions that pop up all the time. I remember reading a study. It was back like when meditation first started becoming more popularized and westernized.
Yeah.
And, on the cover of like Time magazine, like, oh, it's actually,
they did the scientific research.
Yeah. They're actually doing like, scientific, like, hooking up the electrodes and doing all the things like, oh, it turns out this is good for you. But something interesting that they found I think they were studying monks and people who are like, quote unquote, really good at meditating, and to study like what's actually happening in the brain while they're meditating. And they found that, various parts of the brain do different things. And I'm not a neuroscientist or anything, but, they would find that like every 30 seconds or so, there would be a blip, some activity in the brain of like memory or emotion, or it would show that those things would happen. But what happened with these meditators is it just quieted down. It came up, it went away. It was like a wave in the ocean. Whereas I think when we get caught up with our stuff, it's us just hooking on and like almost, I think of it as like riding a train, like hopping on a train, we are just like gone, or like a boulder down a mountain. Or I've heard it described like that moment of like the momentum that emotion and thought can take us down. It's like a car at the top of a hill in San Francisco without the brakes on, and just like once it gets started, like you have a small moment where you can stop it. And then aside from that, you just kind of have to like ride
your brain is just taking you on a roller coaster ride.
Exactly.
Mark Twain said I've had thousands of catastrophes in my life and some of them actually happened.
Exactly.